Greetings, YouTube. I just saw a news clip which I found really depressing. A 17-year-old girl went to school. She was wearing a dress that went down to her knees over a turtleneck. So her body was covered from her knees to here, all of her arms, her shoulders, her throat, her entire torso, all the way down to her knees. And the school determined that she was a distraction to teaching because the teacher in the class, a woman, felt that she, a 17-year-old girl, was a distraction to her teaching assistant who was an adult man. If an adult male teaching assistant can't be around a 17-year-old girl without perving on her, fire him. If an adult teacher can't be around a 17-year-old girl without perving on him, fire them. If a teenage boy can't be around a 17-year-old girl without sexually harassing them, discipline them. If a teenage boy cannot be around a 17-year-old girl without sexually assaulting them, say snapping their bra or touching their body, have them arrested. Because you've sexualized 17-year-old girls, which means snapping a bra is sexual assault. You're telling everyone by sending her home, you've sexualized her. Why? I'm not really sure. Because I know boys can wear tank tops at school and they get away with it. Nobody says anything when a boy shows a little shoulder. Seems to be okay. Girl shows a little shoulder, go home. You can't do that. This isn't a her problem. This is a you problem. You being the male teacher or the male teaching assistant or the male student. This has nothing to do with her. This has everything to do with you. So stop punishing the girl for the issues that the men in her sphere of existence have, whether they're teenage boys or adult men. It's got nothing to do with her. It's got everything to do with the absolute crappy patriarchy and toxic masculinity. The sexism that says girls cannot show a shoulder when a boy can. And a girl covered from her neck to her knees to her wrists is somehow inappropriate. No, not inappropriate. Not even a teeny little bit inappropriate. It's just that she is apparently surrounded by men who can't keep themselves from perving on 17-year-olds. So that sounds like a firing, and I'm hoping her father, who's really pissed off, gets a lawyer, because I want this school to be sued. I want them to have gender-neutral dress codes. Gender neutral. And those dress codes would let her dress that way because, again, covered from knees to neck to wrist. You can't get much more covered than that. Completely appropriate for school. Unless, of course, you have sexist assholes.